1 Kings 4. The wisdom of the king. Solomon's kingdom was perfectly organized. He had officials for everything from the army to the food supply. Under his rule, the people of Israel and Judah were as numerous as the sand on the seashore. They ate, drank, and were happy. Every man sat under his own vine and fig tree, which meant they were safe and prosperous. But the best part was Solomon's mind. God gave him wisdom that was greater than anyone in Egypt or the East. He was a scientist, a poet, and a songwriter. He wrote 3,000 proverbs. He composed 1,005 songs. He could describe every plant from the giant cedars of Lebanon to the tiny hyssop growing in a wall. People from all over the world traveled just to hear him speak. Even the kings of other nations sent messengers to learn from his wisdom. The next chapter, 1 Kings 5, the giant lumberjack project. Now that there was peace, Solomon was ready for the biggest job of his life, building a temple for God, just as his father David had dreamed. To do it, he needed the best materials in the world. He sent a message to Hiram, king of Tyre, who was a great friend of David. Solomon said, "I need your famous cedar and juniper trees from Lebanon." King Hiram was happy to help. They made a deal. Solomon would send wheat and olive oil to Hiram's family, and Hiram's men would cut the giant trees, float them down the coast as rafts, and deliver them to Solomon. It was a massive operation. Solomon had 30,000 workers, 70,000 carriers, and 80,000 stonecutters in the mountains. They even spent time cutting giant blocks of high-grade stone right at the quarry, so that when they got to the building site, they would fit together perfectly. Solomon used his wisdom to build bridges and make friends, not just to show off. By working with King Hiram, he gathered the best resources in the world for God's house. It shows us that when we use the talents God gives us to help others and honor Him, amazing things can be built. The foundation is laid and the construction is about to begin. It's going to take 7 years to finish, and the inside will be covered in pure gold. Read 1 Kings chapter 6 to see the inside look at the temple and the giant bronze sea.